Hello guys, and welcome to my second movie review. I guess we're going to be doing monster movies for a little while because the next one I'm going to do is Anaconda. Anaconda is obviously about a giant snake, and I'm going to be reviewing the original, the first one, and because there's been like two or three sequels, which I saw a second one. I didn't see any of the others because the second one I didn't really care for that much, but the original is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's awesome, but it is decent. It's it's something I can sit through and feel okay about, not want to leave. So it's not bad, but it's not great either. There's some key characters in it. Jennifer Lopez is in it, which is one of her first movies that she was in. Ice Cube's in it. Owen Wilson's in it. So there's some key characters in it. And basically, let's get right into it. Let's get down to the story. The story's about this group of people who's looking for this tribe on the Amazon River, and they go and they have a whole crew go. They got a film crew, a sound crew, people who's going to be in the I can't think of the word documentary. Sorry, and they pretty much have. And then they have a driver, and then they have the people who's in charge of it. Jennifer Lopez's character is pretty much in charge of the whole thing. So they get out on this boat, and they're on their way to look for this tribe. While on the way, they shoot, some footage, getting ready for their documentary in case they find these people. Well, a storm picks up, and they meet this guy who uh, is apparently shipwrecked, and he needs help. So they help the guy, and I don't remember who plays his character, but he's kind of a well-known character. But they pick him up, and they learn that he's actually a hunter, and that he traps snakes for a living. Well, he apparently knows everything about everything, and he lets everyone know that he knows where the tribe is that they're looking for, and in return for helping him, he will tell them where to go. And also, he wants to know if on the way they will drop him off to these people that he knows to help him fix his boat. So he tries to go some route, and the guy in charge of the whole thing says no, he doesn't want to go that way. He knows where he's going, and he wants to go a different way. So their ship gets stuck, and the guy goes down there to go try to get him out, and he gets a wasp caught in his throat. And so he's out of the movie for a while. He's out on the bed. This is the guy in charge who. So then the guy that they rescued, I think his name's Paul. He pretty much takes control and says, "All right, now that he's down, we're gonna go my way to find these people." And it turns into him ending up. They get they lose their fuel during getting caught, so they only have one thing of fuel, and they find this boat who says that, and he goes in there to go try to get fuel, but it's actually this guy in the very beginning of the film's boat who gets eaten by the snake, and Paul knows that. He knows the guy because he was one of his friends who hunted snakes with him. So he goes on the boat and he actually gets a bunch of snake trapping equipment that he needs to trap this snake that he's been wanting. So he pretty much takes the people hostage because he has a gun. He takes the people hostage. He says, "All right, we're catching a snake," and then he actually gets Owen Wilson's character to help him catch the snake. Owen Wilson gets eaten, and a bunch of people start getting eaten. Eventually, they subdue Paul, and they tie him up, and they try to get out of this snake area, the snake infested area. And Paul escapes. They eventually, you know, they eventually another bigger snake eventually eats Paul. They kill the snake. They get out of there, and they find the tribe. In the end, Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube survive, and then the guy who gets the wasp stuck in his throat also survives. So that's pretty much the whole story. It's nothing confusing. It's like I said, it's pretty good. The music in it's pretty good. There's a lot of false information in it though. The snake makes noises throughout the whole movie, which anacondas don't make. Um, the snake actually eats people, which would never happen. A snake can't eat people unless it's like a small child. It can't eat a a grown anaconda is not able to eat a grown man. That's just common logic. So there's a lot of false information in it, and then they also puke. Ugh, I don't even want to get into it because it's kind of nasty. But anyway, uh, all the characters are pretty likable. I think I really liked, enjoyed all the characters. I didn't care for, I guess that's a lie, because Owen Wilson's character was kind of a douche at some points. Like, he all of a sudden uh, trusts this guy for no apparent reason whatsoever. I guess it's because of the money he thinks he'll make. But he just acts totally out of character when Paul tells him about the money he can make to catch this snake. And it's just, I don't know, I didn't care for Owen Wilson that much in this movie. But other than that, it was okay. I would recommend it to people who are a fan of monster movies, and because it's not stupidly bad. It's not bad, but it's not like laughably bad or nothing stupid or anything like that. And there's just a lot of misinformation, like the snake making those noises and the snake eating the guy. But other than that, it's pretty good. So I would give it a 7 out of 10.